This woman fought pancreatic cancer for 10 years and lived and, inspired like walks and all this stuff. But like during that time went into deep debt, mortgaging the house over and over, had to declare bankruptcy, eventually taking the phone off the hook, dodging creditors and stuff. She felt guilty that she was still alive. She's like, I feel guilty. I'm saddling my husband with this kind of debt. I'm alive. What kind of system is that? And the Republican answer to that really is who cares? Is we don't care. Yeah. That's truly what it is. If there's a God, God's going to figure it out. We care about aborted fetuses. We mention them all the time. We keep track of how many they are, how many aborted fetuses. And then the Republicans are like, do you know how many aborted black fetuses there are? Because Republicans love black babies. You didn't know that. I didn't know that either. They adore black children. I don't understand being really pro-life and then hearing a story like the one that I just told and going, we'll let the market figure it out. We'll let the market figure out at what point this woman should disconnect her phone while she's fighting for her life. Is that even political anymore? I mean, honestly, is that even a political question? Like, I don't even understand if that's a political question, that system is fucked. And the answer to that on the Republican side is, well, and they'll go into this long explanation about why everything's fucked. And you're like, okay, but what are we going to do now? But we need $1 trillion for the Pentagon. We need $1 trillion to nonstop build the future weapon systems. We need to be in a forever and ever, our civilization should only dedicate its resources to building ways to deliver death to the poorest people in the world. I mean, we need $1 trillion for that. I don't know if we can give any money to you and your pancreatic cancer. You're a big bummer. But I love that the idea is like that somehow I've gone Hollywood. I hate the left. I'm not a Marxist. I hate identity politics. I think the corporate left is particularly disgusting. I think there's some smart thinkers on the left. There's some smart thinkers on the right. People are like, one guy on the Patreon, which I'm not even going to read anymore, but one guy goes, you can't think Bernie Sanders has anything valuable to say and quote Thomas Sowell. It's like, you can. You absolutely can. Absolutely can. Thomas Sowell might hate everything Bernie Sanders has to say. That doesn't mean that Bernie Sanders and Thomas Sowell don't have some overlap there. Like, I think this woman should have been given health care, but I also consider defacing her grave. These are two ideas that were held in my head simultaneously.